How's it going, folks? I'm your host with the most, the wickedest Joker in all the land, and today we are back with more Destiny content. But before we get started, if you guys could go ahead and injure the crap out of that like button, you already know that your support is appreciated. So, I'm not the kind of guy to sit around and say I was right, or that I called it, but I was right, and I called it. As part of the April update, Bungie will be introducing the Sterling Package. These Sterling packages will be rewarded via the weekly Crucible playlist, the level 41 Prison of Elders, and once a week free of charge from the Postmaster. For those of you who are not happy with 3 a week, you will be able to buy more from Tess for 200 silver apiece, providing silver is universal, of course. These packages will contain light level 3 legendary gear with stats and perk splits you would expect from legendary gear, meaning these items aren't vanity or cosmetic like the Halloween masks. These packages will also contain a variety of frivolous items, ships, chromas, class items, and reputation boosts. Wait, what was that last one? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, for 200 silver apiece, you will have a chance at getting a 2-hour reputation boost for the Crucible, the Vanguard, or the Prison of Elders. Along with, for the very first time in Destiny, the ability to buy your armor with real money. Why take hours and hours of grinding when you can do half the grind for the weapons you want and pay for your armor? Now, there are 2 camps to this argument. One that is terribly, terribly wrong, and the other that believes Bungie has stepped into the realm of pay to win. And if the success of the Red Bull EXP codes are any indication, people will be eating this up and spending a lot of money on Sterling packages, just to level up reputations. This intrinsically gives those players with disposable income an advantage when it comes to getting weapons and gear. Currently, some of the best weapons in the game come from the Vanguard and the Crucible, such as the 1,000-Yard Stare, Hawksaw, Conspiracy Theory D, Ruin Wake, and even the Havoc Pigeon. To further incentivize people into getting these boosts, Bungie has brought back a Madrid of Year 1 weapons and locked them behind Crucible and Vanguard packages. Things such as The Devil You Know, Shadow Price, LDR 5001, The Comedian, The Swarm, Longbow Synthesis, 2 to the Morgue, and Zombie Apocalypse. These weapons will not drop in engrams. They will not be rewarded as part of Shaxx's weekly bounties. They will not be rewarded at the end of Nightfalls. They will only be rewarded upon the completion of a reputation grind, to which these buffs will be intrinsic in completing in any kind of timely manner, considering more often than not weapons dropped from these packages always tend to be rolled poorly, making them more valuable as 3 legendary marks than as a weapon. This, of course, is only one part of the problem, the other being purchasable armor. Some people who are very wrong, say that this isn't a big issue. After all, they're not weapons. To which I say, as a player who has played all the classes, done all the things, I find that my weapon oftentimes only supplements my abilities. It is, after all, why people play as hunters or warlocks or titans, because they like the ability sets. As it is, in order to get proper gear, things that expedite recharge on abilities, or perks that allow you to use your abilities more efficiently, one must grind a fair amount, waiting for that one piece of gear to drop. If armor reforging was introduced, that wouldn't be an issue, but since we currently live in a world without any meaningful armor reforging outside of glass needles and exotics, the only way to get stat rolls that you want in an expedient manner would be to buy it. Then, once you have the purchase gear you want with the rolls you desire, you can run a few strikes or a few raids and raise that gear to max light level with the 1-to-1 new infusion system. In fact, I would dare say that everything in this new update, like the adjusted rep gains, the 1-to-1 infusion, and the return of Year 1 weapons, was designed to incentivize players into purchasing Sterling packages. And considering at the time of this video, we are unaware if the vendors in the tower have been changed. We do not know if there will be any new armor sets. In fact, evidence available to us at the moment would dictate that we will not see a refresh to the vendors. Well, in regards to the actual armor and weapons. Until further clarification is provided, we can assume that the only new armor being introduced at this time will be through the Sterling packages. Discounting Taken armor and the Prison of Elders armor, of course, which is only reskinned Year 1 Prison of Elders armor. If what we've been shown at the moment is all that we're getting in this new update, then it shows a staggering disrespect from Bungie to the community. When it was emotes at events like the Halloween event, Crimson Doubles, SRL, these things were excusable because they were part of the seasonal update. The emotes were used to pay for the time spent on organizing and creating the event. However, these new grab bag Sterling package items now have been introduced as an actual gameplay mechanic. Not only are they a gameplay mechanic in the sense that they will be rewarded 3 times a week, but they will also be purchasable. This is rather insulting when you think about it, because the update, all things considered, is just a reskin of Prison of Elders with Taken. The 2 new strikes, one is just a reskin of Winter's Run with Taken. The other is a reskin of the Shrine of Oryx story mission, but now with Taken, and a new big bad Hive boss at the end. Oh wait, there was already a big bad Hive boss at the end. In this update, they are introducing a mechanic that fundamentally breaks the game and inches closer and closer and closer to Tess Everest simply selling engrams, simply selling vendor packages. It also rewards Bungie for putting the bare minimum effort into creating content, into giving us content. Hopefully, we'll be seeing a couple new multiplayer maps to go along with this bare minimum effort and content, to at least justify downloading an update. However, at current point, we don't know. Hopefully, we do see some new multiplayer maps, but we just don't know. Anyways, guys, those are my thoughts. Let me know yours in the comments below, and like always, stay frosty.
You're almost there. Double kill. Zones controlled. Targets eliminated. Nice work.